Well, hello everyone. I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to be going over 5 different DIYs that you can create for your child to help them along developmentally. These are all really inexpensive and with items that you have around the house. The ones we're going to cover today are perfect for the age range to start about 18 months to about 2.5 years old. Let's start off with this really fun activity that is perfect for teaching your child how to brush their teeth and helps develop hand-eye coordination. For items, you're going to be needing a non-toxic dry erase marker, an old toothbrush, some glossy packaging tape, and cardboard. First, grab yourself a piece of cardboard and cut it to paper size. You can draw your own character here, but to make it easier, I have some available on my website. There are 2 options, a cow and a monkey. If you grab the template from my site, go ahead, print that out and tape it onto your piece of cardboard. Once you have that nice and secure, grab your clear packaging tape and place a couple pieces over the teeth. You can overlap it here, but you want to make sure that your packaging tape is glossy or else the dry erase marker will not come off. Now grab your dry erase marker, make little dots all over the teeth like it's supposed to be dirt or dirty. Show your toddler that you grab your toothbrush and you can brush off the dirt, and they actually catch along really quick. You can sing a song about brushing your teeth and how it's important to keep your teeth clean. And to make things extremely easy for you, I have listed all of the items that I've used for this project in the description. Next up, we are going to do a project I like to call Feed the Animals, and this helps with hand-eye coordination and also learning how to use a spoon without creating a giant mess whenever they're eating. The items you will need for this project are a box that has a lid on it and that stays closed, tape, a box cutter, a bowl, and a spoon, along with the food that you're going to be using. I like to use either beans or rice. First, grab your empty cardboard box and draw on a cute little animal on top of it. If you are not skilled at drawing or you are just doing this in a hurry, I have a couple options provided in the description for you to print out. If you're using the template, print those out and tape them on the top of the box. Make sure to cut it down to size, depending on how big your box is. Now grab your box cutter and cut out a hole for the mouth. If you're following my template, I have a dotted line here to make it easy for you. Make sure to do this with care. It doesn't have to be perfect. I like to add a little bit of tape on the inside of the mouth once it is all done because my toddler likes to pick at everything he's not supposed to. So just tape down those edges to make it nice and clean and not tempt them to pick at it. Now grab your spoon, your food of choice. I'm using beans here, and show them how you scoop up the beans with the spoons and empty it into the animal's mouth. This is another really easy one that they catch onto very quickly. I've also noticed that my toddler likes to just shake the box with the items inside. My toddler loves doing this one. He'll actually ask to feed the kitty. So this one has been a real hit for him, and he's actually improved enough to feed himself without making a mess. Next up, we're gonna create this really colorful one. This one's really fun and it helps with hand-eye coordination and also learning colors. The items you'll need for this project are sticker dots. I purchased mine online and they're really inexpensive and you get a really large pack. I will link those in the description. Along with a piece of cardboard, scissors, and tape are optional. So of course, if you have drawing skills, you can definitely draw this directly onto your piece of cardboard that you have cut to a size of a piece of paper. But if you're in a hurry or you don't know how to draw, I have some drawings available. There are currently 5 different drawings for you to print out. And I also included them without the dots so they double as coloring pages. We got donuts, rainbows, flowers, dinos, and butterflies. And if you already have colored sticker dots that are a different color than mine, that's why I provided the blank one so you can draw on the dots yourself. If you're using my template, go ahead, print that out and tape that onto a piece of cardboard. I like to print it on either side so you can make it double-sided. Next, grab your sheet of stickers, and I'm just gonna cut off the 3 on the end right up to the yellow because those are the only colors that we're using for this project. But I will be sure to use the remainder of those colors in a separate project, so stay tuned. Now, all that you have to do is show your toddler how to place the sticker onto the paper and match the color. I personally like to sit there with him and have him choose which color he wants next, and I help him find it and also help him place it down while also reciting what color it is. This is also a great opportunity to teach them sign language and another language if you want your child to be bilingual. Once they've created this nice and colorful piece, I actually like to display it for my son, put it in his play area so he can see what he created. This next project I would say is just a little more on the advanced side for the kids because they have to develop their pincer grasp really well and grab some clothespins. For this project, you're going to be needing clothespins. I like to use the wooden colored ones along with a piece of cardboard and some tape. I've created 2 different variations, the sun and the flower. The flower is a little more advanced, so let's start off with the sun. Cut a piece of cardboard into a circle. You can draw on a little smiley face here or print a couple from my templates I have available. Tape those templates on, and for the sun, I'm using a variation of orange and red clothespins and just place them on along the circle to create a little sun. You can give this one to your toddler and show them how to take them off and put the clothespins back on. This one was and still is a challenge for my son, so we are working on this one together. For something a little more advanced, I wanted to create a flower. So I have a template for the flower petal available on my site. I grabbed some white cardstock paper, traced out the template, and cut out 7 different petals. Next, I grabbed my white clothespins and placed them all along the circle, adding little dollops of hot glue to the edges of them and placing the petal on each one. This one I think is a little more aesthetically pleasing. It could also double as a wall art if you want to hang it for them in their play area. But I will say that this one is a little more of a challenge. You have to show them to go underneath the piece of paper to clip it on to the circle. This one I like to practice counting with my son, like he's plucking off the petals of a flower and I count along with him. But honestly, I think it looks much cuter as wall decor. The last project we're going to be making are these really simple popsicle puzzles. I actually got this idea from a product that already existed where it was literally a puzzle that looked like popsicle sticks and it also had a base that went along with it, and you had to just show your children how to piece it together. So I thought, why not just make one out of stickers? Items that you'll need for this project are stickers, colored popsicle sticks, and an X-Acto knife. And a ruler is optional. So my toddler loves vehicles, and I found this pack of vehicle stickers on Amazon. I will link which ones I used, but there are so many different options depending on what your child likes. Then I grabbed some colored popsicles of the same color and lined them up on top of each other and just place the sticker right in the center so that the sticker is touching all 3 popsicle sticks. Then I got my ruler and X-Acto knife and just cut down the middle to separate the sticks again. The cool thing about this is you can make your puzzles double-sided. You can make them harder by adding more popsicle sticks and more stickers, but I would recommend starting off simple with just 1 sticker, one-sided, because then it gets a little bit complicated. I did find that this puzzle is challenging for my son, so sitting there helping them along the way, it's definitely one of those more interactive activities where you kind of have to guide them so they don't get too frustrated. But I thought these were great because they're really inexpensive and you can create multiple once your child gets bored of that puzzle. So that wraps up our 5 DIYs, and I hope you at least try one of them. If you're more into short form content, I do have shorts for every single one of these DIYs, but I know some people like the long form stuff, especially when it comes to crafting and making things. I'm definitely one of those people who like to take my time watching and making it. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to make some more projects for you really soon for you and your littles. Okay, bye-bye. Love you.